Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Teasing the NFL, your destination for NFL teaser bets. I'm Daniel Saludo along with Andrew Chang here. We are taking you through the late afternoon games for Week 10 of the 2020 NFL season, and we have ourselves a wonderful matchup of two rookie quarterbacks.
That is right.
Very exciting. Very, very exciting.
Man, Fins Nation, man, they're coming after me on this video. I'm telling you.
They probably will. Hopefully we'll get a lot of commentary on it because I love seeing it.
I hope so, man. I hope so.
So this is the LA Chargers taking on the Miami Dolphins here. Miami is the favorite at -1.5, and your total is 48.5. So the Chargers get teased up to +7.5. The Dolphins get teased across the zero to +4.5. Your over gets teased down to 42.5, and your under gets teased up to 54. So the psychic in me already knows what he's going to bet.
Only because I have this man in my fantasy. Only because that this season okay. Hold on. Let me set a couple things straight for Fins Nation.
Please do.
Okay, so.
Yeah,
after seeing Tua's couple of games, not bad.
Just not bad.
Not bad. I'm not going to say he's great and this and that, but he's not bad. Okay, I'll give him that. However, the opponents that he had to face, they weren't necessarily good. You had Arizona, whose defense was kind of...
Yeah, but it's a shootout, and you had to figure he had to shoot out with Murray.
Right. But that was a good win. I will say that was a good win for the Fins. And I actually suffered the loss on that one because Arizona.
You could have listened. You could have listened to me.
Arizona let me down.
Yeah, you could have listened to me on that.
I think the first rookie win for Tua was the gift from the Rams. They just said, "Here's your first win. Enjoy it." Literally, he didn't have to do much, so of course there wasn't much to judge from that. And also with these two teams, I feel like Danny and we kind of do bet a lot. Well, I actually bet a lot on the Chargers.
You do now. This season you do. Normally you wouldn't. That was me last season. Right. I bet the Chargers a couple times.
And but we've both been pretty hot on Miami. I don't know if we've actually bet them, but we always picked them to win. You almost did once,
but yeah, I've had a lot of picks on Miami.
Right.
Because they've been kind of kings of the cover a little bit.
Right. And surprisingly, not too far behind
is the Chargers.
Are the Chargers.
Both of these teams love to cover.
So, going back to the games that we have covered, I remember when, we had Green Bay versus Tampa Bay. And usually we would just be like, oh, well, these are teams that we bet on. And then when they play each other, we're just like okay,
maybe not.
Let's take a backseat and just enjoy watching the game. However, this is not the case this week. I think getting the Chargers at +7.5, that is pretty good value, seeing that I feel like this game is a toss-up, and I think it will be relatively close. Joey Bosa is out for the Chargers defense, so that does stress a little concern for me. And Miami's defense, they have just been, my God, they've playing out of their minds. They've been good. Like, Fins fans, you got me right there. Your defense, your special teams on point. Actually, the offensive line kind of protects Tua too, so gives him time.
Tua's got good mobility. That's what also helps him.
That too. But ultimately, I do feel... Oh, and Austin Eckler was shown working out, so I don't know...
He's not going to play this week.
Oh, he's not going to play this week. Y'all got lucky, Fins. But they still... Justin Jackson's out. So the running game is...
So they'll be down to Josh Kelly, Tremaine Cole Pope, I think, and Kalen Ballage, who had a pretty good game last game.
Oh, Ballage did have a good game last game. So Danny knows I'm leaning Chargers +7.5.
What a shock.
Looking at the totals, if I had to actually pick, I kind of like the over too at 42.5.
I would agree with that.
I just like my Chargers, actually to win it. But hey, if they lose by a touchdown, I'm still good. Yeah, I'll take that for sure.
There you go. Andrew likes the Chargers +7.5, and
come on, Justin Herbert, show them who's a real rookie. Show them.
He's in contention for Rookie of the Year, so he's got a good shot, and he's got a good reason to want to play this game well. So it shouldn't be any surprise as to who I like in this game, and it's not because I have to agree with him per se, but value-wise, Andrew's got this pretty much on point. This game should not have a favorite. This game should kind of be a pick'em around that. But I do understand why they are on Miami. It's because Miami is at home. They have a good defense. You know, Tua has shown that they can put up points and everything. It was an impressive win against the Cardinals. So I understand why they did it. And, you know, the Chargers had a chance to win their game. Didn't really follow through with it as well. But, you know, the Raiders are a tough game for anybody to play. So,
yeah. And I will also say this. I feel that the reason why it might be a little lopsided on, like, well, -1.5 is not really lopsided, you know.
No,
but
no.
I feel that there's actually a little more pressure on the Chargers rather than Miami.
I think the pressure's equal just because actually, depending on who wins on this, they're going to actually be in contention for the playoffs.
But dude, the Chargers are 2-6.
But you know, right now, actually, okay, that's a good point. But right now, if Miami gets a win again, they'll be right at the doorstep of contention. Because remember, 7 teams this season for the seasons now.
Oh,
getting
wow.
into the playoffs.
Okay, well, you know, I only said that because looking at both coaches, right? You got Brian Flores on Miami, who's, you know, I don't know if it was his. I mean, it was his decision to start Tua, so I can see him kind of looking ahead. I can see the strategy behind it, right? And on the other side, you have Anthony Lynn, who you have these winnable games, one possession games that it just doesn't work out. Like, I feel as a 2-6 team, the Chargers, they're actually a much better team than their record. That's why.
Yeah, because they had chances to win their games. They've been on the doorstep, 1-score games. So you could say they could have a few more wins, no doubt.
I mean, they're hands down. Like, we just covered like two other 2-6 teams. What it was someone from the NFC least, the Houston Texans. Like, I feel like the Chargers are a much better team than their record shows.
Definitely.
So, I mean, I feel like that is the pressure because if Anthony Lynn doesn't get this win,
he's on the hot seat. Yeah,
he could.
He's definitely on the hot seat.
He could be joining Bill O'Brien gone fishing. I'm just saying.
Probably not till the end of the season, but he'll definitely be on the hot
that's
seat.
what you said last time too.
All right.
Like, all right, but you know, I kind of see
different
them.
though. It's a new regime. But Bill O'Brien lost his own job for his own reason. So that's the reason why. But getting back, it shouldn't be a surprise as to who I'm taking. Obviously, I go for the value. He just peeked at who I chose. But I mean, as he said, this should be a pick'em. Got it? You saw it? All right, thank you. I'm glad.
I'm gonna wear my contacts.
This game should be a pick'em. Yeah, I know. I'm surprised you just didn't eat the screen. Yeah, but this game should be a pick'em in my honest opinion, and it should just be a coin flip. Who you think should win. But if you're gonna give me points with the Chargers here, who have covered very well, I'm gonna take it, and then I'm gonna tease it up to over the key numbers, 7.5. I can lose by the touchdown, like you said. I'm taking this purely for value, and it's not that I'm anti-Chargers or anything. I just this is, you know, some of the times I'm just not on them because I don't like the matchup. But this is a matchup that feels like they should be in it the entire game, and it's not something they're going to be playing from behind, or that they're, you know, oh, maybe they'll catch them by surprise or something. No, this is something they're going to be in. I'm just going to be a really good game to watch, I think. Very entertaining.
I think, that's one of the most important things to take away from this, that we will be watching this game for sure. At least I will, for the Fins Nation and for Justin Herbert. So I will live and die by my comments, America.
We know that.
Give them to me right now. Go ahead. Fill out the hate. We'd love to see it.
Yeah, let us know in the comments below how you're feeling about this, if you agree with his opinion, or if you like the other side, which is the Dolphins and Tua. Let us know in the comments below. But again, both of us are on the Chargers, teasing them up to plus 7.5. Tease them over those key numbers, or just like the favorite in this game. Unlike last week, where it wasn't valuable to tease them across the zero. This week is perfectly warranted to tease them, and that's the sign of it. But until next time, if you like the content in this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe, tick the notification bell, and select all. That way you stay up to date with all of our latest videos and previews for the rest of the 2020 NFL season. Got tied up there, but I got it. Again, we'd like to thank you for joining us and watching this video and this preview. But until next time, make sure you get your bets in, and of course, don't forget to be a tease.